You got it stuck on your head.
How can that happen?
How can you forget your child's shoes? It's just something always happens. And then I bought this from the Primark 100 Disney 100 collection today. And I'm going to start making my pickled cucumbers. So let's make a super cheap cheats weekday paella. Hi there, welcome back to a weekend vlog. It's our first one since we've been back. We've got my sister with me. Where are you, Sarah Jane?
Hi.
Sarah Jane that came to Florida with us, not this time, the time before. We're going to start the vlog off with a bit of charity shop shopping.
I'm not.
You're not. It's not Aid's favourite thing. Sarah Jane and I love it, don't we?
We do. We like germs.
Yeah.
Aid doesn't.
It's a new one by you, isn't it?
Yes, this has been open a few weeks, and it's the main sorting one, I think,
Ooh.
in Swindon for cancer research.
Yeah, so we're going to go and have a mooch. Our brother's getting married. We've got a big fat gay wedding coming up, so we're thinking, let's try and find our outfits in a charity shop. Do you like that idea, Sarah Jane?
I do.
But I think a lot of it's going to be German themed, so we might have to try and find German outfits. Right, so this weekend's vlog is going to be a charity shop. And we also want to do some fun food actually tomorrow as well.
Oh, yeah, those sandwiches.
Yeah, so we're going to do some Disney food as well.
Yeah.
So there's some fun things happening this weekend.
Let's go.
That's a nice one, Sarah Jane. I love that. That is so... I love new look dresses. They always fit me so well. That would really suit you. It's a little bit German.
I wouldn't wear. I do
really
want German
like that.
I don't like the length though. I don't like it below the knee.
I like that. It's a nice pattern actually. Take it up though.
Could do.
Couldn't you? It is. You got it stuck on your head. I like that. But that, you could wonder web the bottom. You wouldn't even have to sew it.
Good.
Quite like that shirt. Tie up around my waist. See, Sarah Jane thinks I should get those with the heels. Sarah Jane thinks we should get some bedding for Aid. And Ben loves a Union Jack.
No, he doesn't.
Doesn't he? I thought
No,
he
he's
did.
St George's.
Oh, sorry. It's quite patriotic.
Gosh, he is.
Oh, that's cute. Little baby cardi. I can't believe how much stuff. We're in the toy section now as well.
Found anything for Dolly.
So much stuff in here. A couple of Disney dolls. Yeah. I wonder if they got any books actually. There's a good choice of board games here. There's loads. You found Minnie Mouse? Oh, I just saw those. They're Diddy, aren't they? If you like making things, the jewellery section is a really good idea because you could always pick up the beads and turn them into charms, like for journals and things like that. Love those Coca-Cola glasses, set of 7 for £5. We're just in the home section. Sarah Jane likes that glass dish there. I'm after plant pots. I've also picked up a couple of books for journaling. I'm after plant pots now. Certainly not those scary clown bookends. Next stop, we're going to pop into Poundland. I'm after some pickling jars. Just looking at all the Easter stuff. There's quite a lot of cute things. Oh look, you could do a table centre grass patch, couldn't you?
That's cute. I don't know what
really
we're doing or
cute.
if we're working.
I like the mugs as well actually. You can make up like a little Easter basket. Oh, look at all the little popping candies.
Oh, that's cute. I've not seen
Yeah,
those
no,
before.
I haven't either. Oh, little candy sticks. Do you remember? They were cigarettes when we were kids.
They were.
That's the teeniest little canvas and easel ever. It's so cute. Alphabet stickers in here for £1 as well. So that's not bad. Yeah, there's quite a few little crafty bits. Little chalkboards are quite sweet. I've done those before, and oh, I like that. I was going to say, and just like put a word on them and painted the frame. That's quite nice. That's £3, that one. You really have to check the prices these days, don't you? Good morning, it's Saturday morning. I'm at my desk at 7:30. We're going to go and take Louis out for breakfast soon. I'm going to try and edit a video before we go, though my desk is such a mess. Part of it's work that we're working on. This and this, that's for this afternoon. And then I need to deal with this lot this afternoon as well. We're on our way to go and visit Louis. It's very cold. It's quite a contrast coming back from 30 degrees to 0 degrees. It was snowing when we landed. Going to touch on jet lag. So many questions from people saying, how's the jet lag? We haven't actually had any jet lag, have we?
It's the first time as well.
I think no, we've done it before.
Yeah?
Yeah, lots of times. I think last time we felt really tired, like in that bubble in October we felt like that. But this time we haven't had any. We've got a new way of dealing with jet lag just this last year, since not having the kids with us actually. We actually go to bed. We do everything what everyone says not to do. We got home at 8:30 in the morning. We unpacked, got the first wash in the washing machine.
Didn't completely unpack, just got some of it done, didn't we?
Yeah, got the first wash in the washing machine, had a shower, and we both went to bed for 3 hours. And I know that feeling, and everyone says it, that you feel worse. You do when you first wake up. But then it was fine. And then we felt absolutely fine. Aid had some stuff to do for his parents. We went food shopping. We finished all the unpacking, caught up with the kids. And then I defrosted dinner actually.
Did we have pasta?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I defrosted tomato sauce because I'd been batch cooking and I've had the freezer stocked. We really fancied just like normal food, so I defrosted some homemade tomato sauce and we just had really nice plain pasta with tomato sauce and cheese. We watched that movie.
The Fall.
The Fall.
Not The Fall, it's called Fall on Netflix.
Have you seen it? Fall. F-A-L-L. It's on Netflix.
Check it out.
Check it out, it's
Don't say
horrible.
anything else.
We started watching it on the plane together.
We thought, no, we can't watch it on
Yeah, we'd stopped about 20 minutes in, hot sweaty palms and all that. And then we really need to watch this movie. And we got home, so it's the first thing we did. And we didn't want to watch it, but we couldn't stop watching it. I'd love to know if you've watched it, if you felt the same. It's not like a horror movie or anything, so if you're worried about that, but it's so tense. Really tense. We both had sweaty feet, didn't we? It was just horrible.
Sounds lovely. Oh.
Then we stayed up till midnight.
Well, what actually happened, I was starting to doze off, wasn't I?
Yeah.
But then we kind of got through that a little bit, and then we went to bed, we were kind of awake, and we were dreading, we're thinking, if we actually just, because of the snooze, are we now
not
going to be
going to be
awake?
able to sleep, but we did.
We did, slept really well, didn't we?
And then because it's naturally daylight now at 6:30, we've both been waking up at 6:30. So it's been really nice. So we've just got straight back into a routine. We don't feel fuzzy. We don't have that jet lag feeling. It's just been really nice. We've just got straight back into the swing of it, haven't we?
Yeah.
Waking up naturally at 6:30 in the morning before the alarm. And neither of us feel funny. So no, we haven't actually had jet lag this time, which has been really, really nice. But yeah, it seems to work for us. The getting home, getting the first wash load on, having a shower and going to bed.
Key thing is setting that alarm.
Set the alarm.
And keep it to 3 hours. I think.
Or 2 to 3 hours,
If you do any more,
you feel rubbish.
It's kind of, it's
you
really
need to set
bad.
the
Then
alarm.
you get completely out of sync.
We did both sleep on the plane. I think you had a couple of hours, I had a bit longer, so that helps as well, I think. We didn't come home feeling rubbish.
I actually properly slept, whereas before I just kind of doze and I don't actually sleep.
It was a really good flight. It was a very good flight, actually. We still haven't actually finished the travel vlog, I just realised that. So yeah, we're just meeting Louis. We're going to take Lulu out for breakfast. Can't wait to see him. Got all his goodies in the bag. I also wanted to talk about my sister. So we went there yesterday, as you know. I'll give you a little haul later of the charity shop haul. And if you've watched our Florida vlogs, it's a massive bird of prey. If you watch our Florida vlogs, you will know that my I'm so sorry.
Thanks, sorry.
I'm blocking the window, the mirror. My sister forgets everything really bad. She gets lost all the time. I bought her a really nice goodie bag back from the States. I put it in a Disney bag. Loads of Bath and Body Works, wasn't there? Other treats in there, chocolates and things. And then later on we went to the charity shop. We did some other shopping. Came back. We got kebabs. And then she realised then that Ben had put all the kebab rubbish in the bag, which was hanging on the back of the door. Their bin is always a carrier bag on the back of the kitchen door. He'd put all of the kebab rubbish from the 5 of us in the Disney bag with all her stuff that we'd bought back.
Sorry,
You're right.
yeah, good, thank you.
And we're actually wondering, because she's lost from her trip. She had bought a ceramic mug from the Caribbean resort, and she lost a t-shirt. We bought a $2 t-shirt each in Character Warehouse. She's lost them both, so we're now wondering, actually, did she leave them on the back of the door and somebody's just put rubbish in them and they've gone out with the rubbish?
Why she put them on the back of the door, I don't know.
Well, it's where the bin is.
Yeah.
So thankfully they realised, and the Bath and Body Works stuff.
That'd all gone, wouldn't it?
Last time we bought a great big bag of peanut butter M&Ms for her, and the dog ate them all. She's just, something always happens in that house, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Don't know
That's
how
not
they
the
do
first
it.
time either.
No. But yes, we're just on our way to go and see Louis. And we're going to go and have breakfast. It's a really cute little breakfast place. There's a video coming up. Actually, the video that went out a couple of weeks ago when we saw Billy Ocean at Epcot. That's quite funny because Sarah Jane gets really lost. And then there's a video coming up soon, our last night in Disney with them, and she forgets something very major. So no spoilers, but if you watch our videos, our Florida videos, you'll see that very soon.
Put it this way, she's the person that in our trip in 2010, they were a bit late going to SeaWorld, and I joked that she had forgot Millie's shoes. Now Millie was about, what, 2?
2, 3, so I think she was 2, yeah, because it was before.
And
she had to pay.
How bizarre this was. She turned up, Millie didn't have any shoes.
At SeaWorld, no shoes.
How can that happen?
How can you forget your child's shoes? It's just something always happens. Breakfast with Louis was lovely. It's a really nice little place. We've been there a couple of times. He's been there a few times. They do American breakfast. There's always quite a queue. We had to wait over an hour to get in, so we went shopping. We nipped to Primark. I'm after some more trainers. I wore my trainers a lot in Florida because my usual ones were really hurting my feet. I've worn them out and they made me have blisters on my heels. So I wore my Primark ones with memory foam. They're like walking on cloud. They are so comfy. I usually wear them as indoor shoes at home. Haven't worn them out before, but thought I'd take them with me because they're so comfy. And I ended up wearing them loads. So now I need to find a replacement to have indoor trainers again because they are warmer than slippers. They are so comfy. But we went to Primark and they only had them in black and olive green, which I didn't want. I wanted a nicer colour. But I did pick up some Disney trainers and a Disney sweatshirt, which I'll show you. And I've also got to show you what I picked up at the charity shop yesterday. So I will show you now. Breakfast, by the way, Louis had the full American thing with a great big thing of tater tots, which looked amazing. And Aid went for a small breakfast, and I wanted the sourdough with poached eggs. I was really fancying the sourdough, but they ran out, so I had granary. But it was a very, very nice lunch, breakfast. So from the charity shop, I picked up this shirt. I've been kind of like thinking about having this type of shirt for a while, and it was from New Look originally. It was £2. It's really soft, and I was thinking also about wearing it like with a dress or something and tying it up in a knot. It's a couple of sizes too big for me, so I think that could look quite nice. But it's really, really cozy, really nice and baggy, and just something different, completely different to what I would usually wear. And then I spotted this dress. I love wearing long floaty dresses in the States. They're just so cool. This one is really thin. I don't know where it's from. It doesn't actually have a label. It's size 8, it's quite tight a little bit around here, but it's not too bad, and the dress does have a little bit of give. It was £4, and I'm really chuffed with it. I think it's really sweet. I think it's going to be really, really comfortable in the States, and for £4, I'm really chuffed with it. And then I bought this from the Primark 100 Disney 100 collection today. I walked past the Primark store window and I saw this. I just loved the colour. They come up really big. This is actually a 2XS. There's no way I'm a 2XS. For the shirt that I was wearing was a 12 before, so I do think they come up really baggy, which is nice because you feel really cozy. This was, I think it was £12. I've just taken the label off. No, correction, it was £14, and I bought the trainers to match as well. And they also do jogging bottoms and bags. There's a whole collection in this. It's so soft. For £14, it's such a good buy. The trainers were £16. Aren't they cute? I love these, and they're a little bit matchy. They're not as comfy. They're not as comfy as my other ones, but I've worn out now 2 pairs of Disney trainers in the last 2 trips. So I definitely needed a new pair. So that is my Primark and my charity shop haul. I've also got a couple of books I bought that I'll show you. We're about to start working. We're just setting up in the lounge. We're going to watch a movie and work together in there for the rest of the afternoon. So these are the 2 books I bought from the charity shop. All books were 2 for £1, which is amazing. I've got an idea for this little Snow White. We had a Snow White meal. So I'm thinking actually about turning this into a mini journal just for the meal. And then this one, I wasn't so fussed with the cover, but I really like the illustrations inside. So I may well use the pages on something and use the cover for something else, just cover up the cover. I don't know. Yeah, so that's what I got. But kids' books, especially Disney ones, if you're doing a Disney journal, are really, really good for turning into journals. Number 1 tip, make sure they are hard covers. And if you're wanting to use the pages inside, make sure they are matted as well. So these ones, for example, will be better because they're matted, especially if you're using mixed media, because things like the paint and that will obviously adhere to it so much better than if they're glossy. And I've just poured out a little bowl of snacks, fish and chips. Anyone else love these? I forgot to do my Poundland haul as well. I have a little Poundland haul, so I'll show you a few bits that I bought a bit later on. So whilst we're working, Aid's packing papers for me for my kits at the table. We're going to watch The Truth About the Real Amityville Horror House. And I'm about to start packing the little treat bags for my kids. Right, it's after 8. We've only just finished work, so we've ended up skipping dinner accidentally. So we've just put together a little charcuterie plate. That's what we're going to have. And watch a movie. Welcome to Sunday. It's been a work morning. We've both been working since early this morning. Aid's working in the lounge. I've been in the studio. And I realised I haven't actually eaten. It's 12:30, so I've gone straight in with dinner. I took this out of one of my freezer bags. It's Spanish stew, and we're just lightly, I don't know if you can cook it from frozen. Whoops. It's already cooked, so we figured we could, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we're just defrosting it lightly in the skillet pan. I don't think we'll be poorly. I've just got some rice on as well.
You get those frozen turkeys you can cook from...
Exactly, well, loads of frozen things you can cook.
Yeah.
Can't you, from frozen? It's got some bread prepping, sourdough bread prepping, and I'm going to start making my pickled cucumbers. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm going to be working in the lounge this afternoon.
I'm going to fill boxes.
Oh, thank you, that'd be helpful. And we watched something really good on Netflix last night. It's sad, but it's good.
It was 2 really good things, actually, didn't we?
Yeah, they're real-life documentaries. It was a 3-part series last night. I keep forgetting what it's called.
Sins of My Mother.
That's the one. It's it's still ongoing, the court case thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's, well, the court case, well, we won't give anything away, but it is ongoing, so that's what we're going to say.
It's current.
It's current.
But yeah, it's a religious background thing with families, kids gone missing.
Bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah, really, really strange. So 3-part series, really easy to watch. Really recommend
Quite
watching
fascinating
that.
as well, really. It's sad, but it's, yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's gripping when you watch it. There we go. Very, very quick Spanish chicken and rice. It's Monday. Ended up just with a really long work weekend. My shoulder is driving me mad. You know, I had all the problems before I went away. It really, really eased when we went, to the point that apart from waking up in the mornings, I sleep on that side. It wasn't bothering me. And I am back to work in just a few days. I haven't even been at my desk. Today's my first day at my desk. It is driving me mad. I've taken ibuprofen. I've been having hot water bottle things on it. I am in so much discomfort, so I'm going to rule out what the therapist said and that it's vlogging. It's not vlogging because we've vlogged constantly the last 2.5 weeks. It's working. That's what's doing it. I think it's because I'm constantly looking down, whether it be at the PC or this weekend I've been making kits from the sofa. I'm constantly sat there looking down and my shoulder is driving me mad. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Anyway, I need to clear my desk. It is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I need to get an unboxing up for this month's kit, so I need to do that. I haven't touched my desk since I've been back, so we're gonna clear my desk. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to be doing some of the stuff that I first said in the thing. I think I mentioned like the jalapeno toasties. We just didn't fancy them this weekend. We've ended up feeling quite plain with food and we've just grazed. But I am going to make a paella tonight, Cheats paella, so we'll make that together instead. So first things first, I've just been photographing this journal page that I made before we went away. So that can go away. Also got some bits and pieces that I'm just going to tidy up. I should actually, when I've got some time, tidy up these because they look a little bit messy these days. I've had an idea for a craft project using carrier bags, so I'm going to keep these out. Oh, these were what I think I showed you them, didn't I? These were what I picked out in the charity shop. I've got a craft project coming up with these. This is all the bits and pieces. I've got a big pile of stuff from our trip. Actually, I'm going to be filming a video about all the bits and pieces I've picked up from our stay. I've got so much stuff that I've picked up, freebies, so I'm going to film a video for my journaling channel on how I'm using them. Picked these up in Poundland the other day, £1 each, and I always like to keep these as little extras just for like if I need gifts or something like that. So we can instantly put these away. They live in my craft boxes. That's a pile of post I still need to go through. I've gone through all the important posts. That's a lot of rubbish. Plus I've got a box of Happy Mail from AJ's Inspired Life. You may know her. I'm really excited. So I was actually going to sit down and open an unboxing of that as well because I'm really excited about that. I've got my little 28 Days of Love journal, which I've been working in. That can go with my other journals. I've then got all the receipts from our trip. I always take a little plastic wallet, keep all the receipts. I've got a couple of the last day to go in there, and then they go with all my trip stuff. So I've got a great big pile, like I said, in the lounge that I need to go through. This will all be kept together. I do it with every single trip. I have a little mini bag, a little tote or something with everything from that trip together. So if ever I want to go back and find something for my journaling, or I need a receipt to add to a scrapbook page or something like that, it's all together and I know exactly which trip it's from. These are my trip journals that I take away so they can go on my shelf. These live here so I can put them away. And I've already put my pencil pouch away as well from the trip. I've got a little pouch of crafty bits that I took away, so I will pop that over here. This is quite handy. I have like photos, free prints photos. So if ever I was going away for the day or I wanted to go and craft somewhere, I've got little bits that I can just easily take. I also actually, do you know, having a little pouch ready to take is really handy. I also have this little pouch here. It's got some like a tape runner in there. It's got some journaling cards, stickers, various bits and pieces. I could just easily grab a pack of photos, grab my pencil pouch, and then I've got a couple, actually let's pop that in there, a couple of little things, and I'm good to go. I've got everything ready. I've got my spare camera. This is my old camera. I will put that in with my camera stuff. It's my old Canon G7 X Mark II, whatever it's called. I love it. I really, really miss that camera. The focusing on this one that I'm using, the Sony, is so much better, but I prefer the old camera. I can't get on with this one at all, and I've had it for over a year now. But the other one, I can't really go back to it because it's just so old. The lens is really dirty. And I don't want to just buy another camera just because I don't like this one. But when it comes to buying another camera, I will definitely not be buying the Sony again. And these bits are aids, actually. So I will take that to him in his office. I've also got these as well. He takes them from every flight. I made him actually leave the last lot from Upper Class. We had these little salt and pepper. I never know what to do with them. I don't know. And you're supposed to take them. It actually on the bottom says pinched from Virgin Atlantic. And they even empty them for you. So it's not like you're stealing them. But I don't use them and I don't want them. But Ade's really sentimental and takes everything. So I don't know what he's planning to do with them. He can have them. I've returned Ade's things. Stopped off at the fridge on the way back. Picked up a Pepsi. I have to tell you, the fridge stinks. I love German garlic sausage, you know, like sliced luncheon meat. It is so good, but every time I open the fridge, it absolutely stinks of garlic. It is so strong. I love the smell. Ade really doesn't like it very much. He kind of will eat it, the sausage, but he's not really fussed with it, but it really, really repeats on him. Doesn't repeat on me at all. I love it. I've got a sourdough loaf going as well. And I really want to make those pickles today. However, I'm supposed to have a video go up in less than 3 hours and I haven't even filmed it yet. So I'm going to film the unboxing, which is here. The tissue paper's really creased, so I'm going to swap that over. Do you know what? I was dreading getting back to proper work today. We've landed Wednesday, so obviously I didn't work Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I've been doing what I call sofa work, working from the sofa. I've been working on kits. I haven't actually sat at my desk and I've been dreading it, and I was really feeling funny about it today, and I'm actually really enjoying it. It feels really nice. I'm caught up on emails. I've been doing them daily most days when we were away anyway. But no, I've just really enjoyed today catching up. It's felt really, really nice. There we go. That looks a lot tidier, doesn't it? I've just done something that very, very rarely happens. I have just ticked off every single thing off my to-do list today, and I've got one written ready for tomorrow. It is 6 minutes past and I feel very, very happy. I think sometimes writing less on a list can be a good thing. Sometimes my lists are so long, but what I do tend to do, what I was doing today, was actually knowing I wouldn't complete them, actually putting them onto tomorrow's list. So rather than setting myself up for failure, getting myself ready for tomorrow. So everything's ticked off and I'm ready to go tomorrow. Nice tidy desk, I'm leaving that. Computer's all switched off, it feels really nice. And I'm gonna go in the kitchen and make a cheats paella. I'm wondering if I can get my pickles done as well. That would be quite nice. And I've also got everything ready to start tomorrow at 6 AM to start editing the next video. I find actually getting ready for my next day the night before really, really helps. So when I come down here in the morning, I've got a nice tidy desk, to-do list is written, and everything is ready to go for my first task of the day. Really, really helps me getting out of bed in the morning, knowing that I'm ready to go. So let's make a super cheap cheats weekday paella. We're going to be using cheap rice, 41p a bag from Lidl. I've got a chorizo, which was £1.80 something from Lidl. A couple of small onions, a couple of large garlic cloves, veggie stock pot, celery. One of those is to snack on whilst cooking, one of them is to use. Tomato puree, and I've defrosted, it's only for the two of us, so a small amount of seafood. I've used about 1/3 of the bag, actually less than that, of the seafood from Lidl, which was only £2.99, and I'll also be adding frozen peas. So I'm just going to saute off my onions, garlic, celery, and I've just added half a red pepper as well. I'm throwing in my cheap rice. It's the cheapest rice I could find. Like I said, 41p a bag. It's not risotto rice. We're doing cheats risotto. No, paella. I'm just going to let that, I want the rice to start to go transparent. So I'm just moving it around until it starts to, make sure it doesn't burn. There we go. And I've also added half of the chorizo sausage cut up as well. I'm now going to add a load of water and the stock cube. So this should take just as long as it does for the rice to cook. So about 10 to 15 minutes. You want to keep it boiling, make sure there's lots of liquid in there as well. So when it starts to cook off, just make sure it doesn't burn and add a bit more liquid. Stock cubes in there. And just give it a bit of a squirt of ketchup. We'll be seasoning that as well. Aid stock stealing the sausage. Step away from the sausage. I'm also going to add a sprinkle of turmeric and a sprinkle of paprika. And now we're going to start pickling cucumbers for the first time ever. I've got 1 cucumber and some cider apple vinegar. I'm going to make them slightly sweet, I think. A little bit of a kick.
So just added half a cup of water. It's going to be a bit of a trial and error. And then we're going to add half a cup of the apple cider vinegar.
That cucumber filled that mason jar really, really well, actually. It said to, the recipe we're following said to cut them as fine as possible. However, we want a bit of a bite to them. We had some in Steak and Shake and they were so good, and it really was like pickled cucumbers, wasn't it, rather than gherkins. And that's the kind of thing that we're going for. We want to feel the skin, we want them whole, we don't want them de-seeded. So that's the kind of thing we're going for. So you've got your water and apple cider vinegar, and you're adding some, did you add salt already?
Not yet.
Okay, but you're adding sugar. I'll get some chili flakes out as well. Or actually, we said we might do jalapenos, didn't we? Do you like the idea of that? If we pop some
I think
jalapenos?
there's some salt in as well.
Yeah, salt and then jalapenos.
Yeah, go on then.
The paella's nearly done. I've added water a couple of times. It's going quite dry again. I might need to add a little bit more. I've thrown in the frozen peas. I'm also going to add the seafood. Sometimes we do add chicken to this as well, by the way. We would start that off at the start of the cooking process. You don't want to add the seafood too early because it will go really sloppy and overcooked, or the prawns will go really, really firm. Poppy gets a treat as well. She gets the end. This is the only bit of the cucumber that we're wasting. It's not bad, guys. So we did add, what else did you add? Jalapenos.
Yeah, and
chili
flakes.
Chili flakes. We're just going to pour this on. It says to cover, so we might need to add a little bit more. We can just add some more of the apple cider vinegar, couldn't we?
Well, they used a 12-ounce jar.
Okay.
This is bigger than 12 ounces.
Okay, yeah, so we definitely need more.
Because 12 ounces like our Starbucks mugs.
Okay, yeah. In the meantime, the paella is ready. All the liquid is absorbed. The rice is really nice. It's got a nice bite to it. And the flavour is lovely. I have seasoned it with salt and pepper, and it tastes delicious. You excited to try those?
We'll try them now.
No. Is it leaked?
Yeah. I wouldn't say these mason jars are maybe the most leak proof.
I'm so excited. I think this looks like a really, really good Cheats paella. Well, that was a busy few days. I hope you've enjoyed catching up with us this weekend. It's been a busy one. Lots to do, lots going on. Loved my charity shop finds. Let me know if you've been to any charity shops lately. I love hearing what other people have found as well. So I'd love to know if you've found anything. But let me know what's been going on with you. Catch up with me. Leave a comment below. Say hello. And we wish you an amazing week. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.